بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وجعلنا السماء سقفا محفوظا وهم عن آياتها معرضون.
Kiragam Bumil,
地球
Al-Ard,
Bumi,
planet Earth. In this huge universe of ours, we know of no other place that is so hospitable to life and its infinite variety due to its suitable living environment. But today, climate change has been a clear danger. It threatens every species on Earth, increasing the number of extreme weather events that require action by all of us. The time is now. For most of us, climate change is not a problem, but climate change is continuously affecting the Earth. Hi, I'm Muhammad Afiq. Follow me as I hit the street to find out what the people here do know about climate change.
I think climate change is the changes in environment from a cool environment to hotter environment.
Climate change basically is the change of the world climate.
Climate change, I'm not very sure.
Climate change, I have no idea, but what I think about climate change is the change in weather in this world. As you know, in Terengganu, there are a lot of changes in weather, right? So what I think is the change of weather itself.
Climate change because of pollution.
Climate change is the changes of the weather.
From my perspective, I think it's really about the weather of our world.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Climate change, I had no idea.
Environmental changes.
About climate change, I think this is about related to global warming.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Dia change in long term lah. In change in temperature, wind and heat.
Climate change is the change in statistical distribution of weather.
Based on NASA, climate change is the alteration in the typical or average weather of a region or city. This could be a change in a region's average annual rainfall, for instance, or it could be a change in a city's average temperature for a given month or season. Climate change is also a change in Earth's overall climate.
Climate change, the hot topic recently about the climate change. We know that it's about the changes of environmental conditions. It's involved with the weather conditions and then also with the ocean conditions. It's like a change reaction between the atmosphere and also the ocean.
So basically, climate change is a phenomenon that happen to our climate system, where a climate system usually have their own specific system that happens normally happens around the world. But whenever we say about climate change, it means that the climate is changing. But what caused climate change? Climate change happened because of global warming, and global warming happens because we have too much excess of greenhouse gases. So when we have greenhouse gases is actually innocent gas. I mean, you need greenhouse gases because greenhouse gases provide you with a gas that can trap some of the heat from going out to the away from the atmosphere. Otherwise, if you don't have greenhouse gases, I mean, scientists predict that our average temperature will be minus 15 degrees, which not suitable at all for human beings to live there. But the problem is when you have too much of these greenhouse gases. So when you have too much greenhouse gases, it gives you more heat. So when you have more heat, that's why people call it global warming. So when you have more heat, and then your climate start to change, because it interrupts with the whole system. So that's what actually the main cause of climate change.
The main cause of climate change is due to global warming that is caused by the abundance of greenhouse gases such as methane and carbon dioxide. The increasing amount of these heat-trapping gases is due to our anthropological activities, namely burning of fossil fuel, deforestation, and many more. So, what can we do to help reducing the effect of climate change? First, use less energy. Switching to public transportation, biking or carpooling can save energy and reduce greenhouse gas emissions on your way to and from work. This will help on limited or expensive parking, reduce traffic congestion, and minimize the environmental impacts. Second, use water efficiently. It takes lots of energy to pump, treat, and heat water. So, saving water reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Saving water around the home is simple. Pursue simple water-saving actions, such as not letting the water run while shaving or brushing your teeth. Third, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reducing, reusing, and recycling in your home helps conserve energy and reduces pollution and greenhouse gas emissions from resource extraction, manufacturing, and disposal. Also, composting your food and yard waste reduces the amount of garbage that you send to landfills and reduces greenhouse gas emissions. The positive effects of these actions can only be seen if this effective and efficient act been taken not only on the global scale, but also in all the small things we've done every day.
The effects have been dramatic. This animation over icy Antarctica shows the ozone hole from 1979. It shifted year by year, but the overall trend was bad. Then first it stabilized, and last year scientists say the layer began to thicken. The healing process seems to have begun.
We must act together, and we must act now. One way or another, the Earth will survive. By acting together, the world's leader can ensure that we will too, and the planet that we left behind for our children will be a place that they can thrive.